Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another budget with Enough with Debt. So, I am going to close out the month of July and just run through where my funds went, where I spent. Didn't much come in, and if you guys have been watching the previous month, or rather last month, I talked about a big change that I had. This was my first full month of working as a contractor. So I'll talk a little bit about that as well. But nonetheless, let's jump into the actual budget. All right, so for the month of July, so let's go into living expenses. All right, so living expenses had about 100 for the phone. I budgeted 75 for fuel, but since I'm working from home, that budget I spent about 55 so far. So it's a little bit less than I budgeted. So I'm not driving as much. I still drive to run errands and to the gym, and I drive on the weekend if me and my partner go anywhere. So $54 there, 84 left. So I had some budgeted left over from the previous month as well. I think I was putting about 100 in here previously, so I adjusted it down a little bit. I'll probably just give it 3 months just to kind of see where the average is at, and then I'll come in and adjust that from there. Life insurance 1462 is about the same. Medical and dental 1249, and car insurance was right at 90. I budgeted 98, so I came in a little bit under at 97.73. So that's it for living expenses. As I talk about in each video, currently as I'm paying off debt, my partner is covering the rent, well, actually our mortgage. So I don't have that expense, but once I get my debt paid off, that will jump back into my budget. All right, next, let's jump into luxury expenses. So this is basically just items that I have, but I don't necessarily need to have. All right, so let's start with internet and cable. Budgeted 134.52 there. Hit that right on the money. Same thing with AT&T Digital Life. That's our alarm system. 70.35 budgeted there. So on budget there, spending money. Did go over almost double, well, a little bit over double what I had budgeted for the month. This was the month for my partner. It was her 30th birthday, so planned some stuff out for her, had a big celebration for her where we invited friends out. So I did go a little bit over here. Wasn't quite sure how much to budget. I did budget in gifts later in the categories you'll see, but I kind of went over there. So that was a big reason why I went over in that category. Haircut, I budgeted 120, spent 105, so I was under there. Spotify, I have Spotify and a couple other subscriptions in there. Budgeted around $50, so I came in at 32.41, so I was under there as well. And then contractor expenses, those are just systems and stuff that I am running for my business, that some courses and stuff that I signed up for, some stuff that I need to get a little bit stronger at. So I need to figure out how to break that down, but that's where I budgeted at. I only budgeted $100 because I wasn't quite sure at the beginning of the month, so I went over a lot here as well in this category. Same thing with clothes and workout gear. I went over in luxury like big time this month. Not gonna lie, I did not budget a lot in this category, and I went way over in this category for what I should have. So I'll definitely have some making up to do here. I did buy I bought a bicycle, and then I bought some gear as well. So that was primarily the workout gear. Me and my partner, I mean, it's been like 8 months, so since we've been able to do anything, like she can't run anymore. We used to do a lot of running together, so she has a nice bike. So I saw a good deal on a bike, so I went ahead and bought that. So this won't be a recurring expense just for this month. So I did get a little out of hand here with the luxury expenses, but I'm not gonna beat myself up too much about it. I've made a ton of good progress on my debt. Still be on pace to get it paid off. I just gonna roll with the punches here and not beat myself off, and not gonna lose momentum. Get back on track here in August to continue knocking out my debt. So let's jump into next. Let's jump into savings goals. All right, so for here, these are just things that I budgeted. So actually, this is just income that came in. So I had a little bit of contractor income come in into my check-in here. Nothing here. I think this is just I added something from. I have like interest from a checking account that comes in 1099. So that moved a little bit there. As far as taxes, as far as my income that came in, I did put some towards taxes since I am a contractor now. So that will be a category that I just kind of budget out as money comes in during the month. As far as investments, this is again was interest. This right here was health. This as well was I had an expense here that came in. So 24-hour fitness was primarily the main thing that came out here. So I knew my gym membership was coming up, and typically the way I pay it, I usually just pay it annually instead of month to month, because there is a lot of fees associated with doing month to month at the gym I'm at. There's like an annual fee, there's an initiation fee, there's a first and last month fee. So did the math because I was gonna just go month to month until I figured it out. But after looking at the math, I was gonna pay just in fees. I was gonna pay almost about 60% of that within the first month of what I would have paid for the annual. So with the annual, like there's no fees. You just pay your months for the month, your fees for the month, and you save a ton of money. So that gives me an expense that I don't have to worry about each month. So I already had money budgeted for that. So I did come in under in that category. Education, there's another course that I bought as well that I bought previously. So a bill came out for that. So $83.14 there. Dreams category, this is just like travel or anything I want to buy in the later future. Primarily travel. Nothing there. There was some interest in the account that I have set up. I did all these accounts here for savings goals. I did do something last month. I don't think I talked about it that much in last month's budget, but I set up different accounts for each of these categories just to help me be able to manage it and just have a better grasp of the income in each account. I did it through Ally Bank. They have like their interest rate is a lot more competitive than just your normal Bank of America or just a normal Chase or Wells Fargo bank. They have like 1% that you gain each month. So I just set up the online savings accounts and then an online checking account through them as well. So I set up quite a few. I'm trying it out to see how it works. This is only month 2 so far. No issues, but I may be complicating it a bit. I'll give you guys an update as I go on. Just my experience with that. I may eventually go back. Prior, I had only 3 accounts. I just had 1 check-in and 2 savings accounts, and I was doing fine there. So trying this new way, I'll let you guys know how it works. If it becomes too complicated, the good thing about that I found with YNAB is since I have categories, it's a lot easier for me to manage everything within the categories. So I don't necessarily need all the accounts, but I wanted to try it out and just see if I like that method better. Right now, like I said a few minutes ago, it's just too early in the process to know whether I like it or not. I'll know after I balance the accounts for a few months whether it's something I want to maintain or if it's easier just to go with the 3 accounts. All right, and last but not least, we have the gifts. So I budgeted originally $300. Again, I went over a little bit there. It was her 30th birthday, so we had a lot of friends come out and celebrate. So it's kind of a big deal. She sacrificed a lot for me this year, so I wanted to do something special for her there. So let's close that out. All right, so debt. So I only have 2 debts that I'm down to. So I have my car payment and then I have just my 1 student loan. Both of those are right under $15,000. So I put $500 towards the car and I put $1,500 towards the student loan. I do have more money that came in June. As I talked about, I'm a month ahead on my finances, but I still, for month of June and kind of the month of July, since I'm going contract, I want to kind of give myself just a more of a padding just to see how the contractor thing is working out. So far, I have quite a few hours that I worked the month of August, and got some new clients on. So I did a lot of work in August, but didn't a lot of, I'm sorry, in July. August is this month. I did a lot of work in July, and I just sent out invoices and payments to all of the clients that I have for my work for last month. So kind of have, since I was kind of a month ahead, it's kind of like a weird transition where I'm trying to get back to where I'm a month ahead. So I had a little bit of income that came in July, but not a lot. So some of it's kind of relying on the padding that I had built up. That's why I didn't put as much towards my debt. And obviously I spent a little bit more towards luxuries. But nonetheless, I still should be on pace to hit my goal of being debt free by the end of the year. So just wanted to give you guys an update there. So just bear with me. I know I'm not making as much progress as I was. Still put 2,000, still quite a bit compared to the minimums that I could have put down, which would have been around like 600 to 700. So still put 2,000 there. So still made some activity there. Come August, I'll definitely pick it back up. I'll be able to kind of get back on a better rhythm or a better plan with my income. So I'll be able to get back to making the big payments I'm hoping. So far, month one into the contractor thing and working on my own has went pretty good. If you guys would like, I was thinking about doing this since I am, starting the journey of going contract and doing everything on my own. It's not just a side hustle anymore. It's full time for me. I was thinking about doing videos within this just to document my progress of that, just like, income that's coming in, just what I'm doing to get clients, what I'm doing to get other income. Just let me know if you guys are interested in some. Some of you guys are thinking about ways to bring in more income. I'll document that a lot better. If you're thinking about just going on your own and doing work, just let me know. I'll document it. If you guys think it will be something that's beneficial, I can just go in and show you guys like some of the things I'm doing, some of the systems I'm using to make that transition easier, and just different ways I'm doing things to bring in revenue since I am a contractor. And right now, pretty much everything is depending on my time. So I'm trading my hours for dollars. I want to get to the point where I can bring in other income, so the business doesn't revolve solely on me. I can provide trainings and educations as well to help my clients out or people that are interested. So if it's something you guys are interested, sorry I went on a little bit, I was a little winded there, just let me know. Leave a comment down below and I will start doing videos about that. Not if anything, at minimum, I will start doing just income reports for my business, so you guys, and just a income and expense report, just a simple one, just so you guys can see kind of that progress of how it's going and just see my journey of going full-time contractor. All right, so jumping into the next category, nothing here, an unpredictable extra income. I can probably just get rid of this category at some point. Nothing there. And then I don't know what that hidden category is. Should be hidden. Obviously it's not. So nothing there. So anyway, that is my budget for the month of July. Again, looks like there is a refresh. Anyway, I'll just close this out. I guess that's a good point to end. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, any feedback, anything you guys want me to cover, let me know. I'm still not sure exactly what all this is over here. Like I said, updated to the new application for YNAB. I'm doing the online version, so it's a little bit different from the previous older model I was doing. I like it better. It's a little bit more convenient. I just need to understand what all this extra stuff over here actually means, so I can give you guys just an update on that. For now, just ignore those numbers. Anyway, have a great day. If you guys like my videos, please make sure that you subscribe. If you are subscribing, make sure you click the little bell. I know that YouTube is doing some things where they're changing the algorithm, so even if you're subscribed to the bell, like they're not sending alerts out to everyone, just from what I've read and what I've seen. So I know for myself personally, like I'm subscribed to some of you guys' channels, like I'm not getting alerts like I used to, even though I'm subscribed. So if you guys could, just make sure you click the bell. If you guys get an alert for me, just make sure you're clicking and watching the videos, and I'll continue providing this. Anyway, have a great day.